This chapter consists of the basic positions of ballet, including the positions of the feet, the arms, and the body, as well as poses such as attitudes and arabesques. Also found here are definitions of the vocabulary relating to the direction of movement of the legs and directions of travel through space. All subsequent chapters incorporate the positions and directions defined here. This chapter concludes with a demonstration of the 7 basic movements fundamental to ballet. Positions of the feet. Ballet is based on 5 positions of the feet, with the legs turned out from the hip socket. First position, or première. The feet are turned outwards to form as straight a line as possible with the heels touching. Second position, or deuxième. The feet are turned out with the heels separated by 1 or 1.5 times the length of the dancer's foot. Third position, or troisième. With the feet turned out, the heel of the front foot is placed in the hollow of the instep of the back foot. Fourth position, open, or quatrième ouverte. One foot is placed in front of the other with the heels opposite first position, the length of the dancer's foot apart. Fourth position, crossed, or quatrième croisée. One foot is placed in front of the other with the heels opposite fifth position, the length of the dancer's foot apart. Fifth position, or cinquième. One foot is placed in front of and touching the other. Here the heel of the front foot is crossed to the big toe joint of the back foot. Fifth position may also be done with the feet further crossed, so that the heel of one foot and the toe of the other are on the same line. Positions of the supporting foot. There are 5 positions of the supporting foot: pied à terre, or pied à plat, with the whole foot resting flat on the ground. Pied à quart, or quarter point, with the heel just off the floor. Pied à demi, or sur la demi-pointe, with the heel raised just enough to transfer the weight onto the ball of the foot. Pied à trois quarts, or three-quarter point, with the heel lifted as high as possible and the toes flat on the floor. Pied à pointe, or sur les pointes, on full point, with the weight supported on the ends of the toes and the instep fully stretched. Often the distinction between quarter, half, and three-quarter point and pied à trois quarts is called demi-point to distinguish it from full point. Height of the working leg. The working leg may execute a position or movement à terre or par terre, touching the ground. En l'air demi-position, or à la demi-hauteur at 45 degrees. En l'air, or à la hauteur, at hip height or 90 degrees. These terms are also used when the working leg is taken over 90 degrees. Directions of movement of the legs. The working leg may move in 3 directions relative to the body: devant, to the front. À la seconde. In second, to the side. And derrière. To the back. An exercise is termed en croix when it is executed consecutively front, side, back, and side. Here, relevé lent is being performed en croix. The working leg may also trace a semicircular movement en dehors, outwards away from the supporting leg, and en dedans, inwards towards the supporting leg. These terms describe the relationship of the legs when they are both working. Devant. The front leg opens to the side and finishes front. Derrière. The back leg opens to the side and finishes back. Dessus. The back leg opens to the side and finishes over or in front. Dessous. The front leg opens to the side and finishes under or behind. En avant, the front leg opens to the front, finishing front. En arrière, the back leg opens to the back, finishing back. Directions of travel. A step or combination may be done sur place, on the spot, without traveling. En avant or en descendant, traveling forward. En arrière or en remontant, traveling backward. De côté, sideways to the dancer's left or right. And en diagonale, on a diagonal across the space. En manège refers to a step or combination which travels in a circle.
Coup de pied.
In sur the coup de pied, the working foot is placed on the ankle of the supporting leg. In the Russian method, coup de pied devant has the foot wrapped around the supporting ankle with the heel forward and the toes placed behind. In coup de pied derrière, the position of the working foot is maintained, but the heel is placed behind the supporting ankle. Coup de pied may also be done with the whole foot pointed devant or pointed coup de pied derrière. In Cecchetti, the heel of the working foot is placed just above the ankle bone, with the toes resting on the floor in coup de pied devant. In coup de pied derrière, this position is transferred to the back of the supporting ankle. Cecchetti also uses a coup de pied position with the working foot flexed parallel to the floor devant. The same applies to coup de pied derrière.
Retirer, raccourci.
In retiré or raccourci, the toe of the working foot may be placed devant, to the front of the supporting knee, or derrière, to the back of the supporting knee. In the Russian method, a turn in retiré is called en tire-bouchon. Passé indicates that one foot passes the other so that the position of the legs changes. Retiré passé en arrière. The front foot is drawn up the front of the leg to the side of the knee and lowered behind. Retiré passé en avant. The back leg likewise passes from back to front. Positions of the head. There are 5 basic positions: erect, raised, lowered, inclined or tilted, and turned. All other positions of the head are a combination of these.
Épaulement.
In épaulement, the upper body is turned from the waist with the head turned over the front shoulder. In fifth, if the same shoulder as leg front is brought forward, it is called croisé. In effacé, the opposite shoulder as leg front is brought forward. Here the upper body is turned away from the working leg with the head turned over the front shoulder. Positions of the arms. Cecchetti. In first position, the arms are slightly curved by the side of the body, fingertips lightly touching the side of the thighs. In second position, the arms are supported to the side just below shoulder height, slightly rounded in front of the body, palms facing front. In third, one arm is down in front of the body, the small finger just in front of the thigh. The other arm is curved to the side halfway between first and second, palm down. Fourth en avant, one arm is rounded in front of the body opposite the diaphragm, with the other arm in second position. Fourth on O, one arm is rounded above and slightly in front of the head, so the fingertips may be seen in the dancer's peripheral vision. The other arm is in second position. Fifth on O, both arms are rounded above and slightly in front of the head, so the fingertips can be seen in the dancer's peripheral vision, fingertips held 2 to 4 inches apart. Fifth en avant, both arms are rounded in front of the body opposite the diaphragm, palms facing in. Fifth en bas, the arms are down in front of the body, with the small fingers just in front of the thighs, palms facing in. In demi-seconde, the arms are held halfway between first and second, with the palms facing down. In offering position, from fifth en avant, the arms open slightly from the elbow and the wrists are turned up. This position is often used as a finish for pirouettes. Pas de chat. From fourth position, the front arm is brought into the body so that the forearm is parallel to the chest. The elbow and fingertips are slightly lower than the wrist, with the other arm extended slightly behind the body with the palm down. French. Bras au repos. The arms are slightly curved by the side of the body, fingertips lightly touching the side of the thighs.